Warm up today, we'll start with some nice feeling movements. We'll do 30 seconds each side of a kneeling T-spine rotation. We'll then do 1 minute of alternating bird dogs. Then we'll get into a 4-minute AMRAP of 10 down dog push-up, 10 prone scorpion, 10 rollover V-sit, and 20 air squats. So the traditional warm-up movements down in that AMRAP. For the first part here, if we haven't seen them before, the kneeling T-spine, you're gonna go on the floor, on the knees. One hand will go down, other hand will go on the ear. Elbow, open. Again, we'll do 30 seconds on one side, and we'll switch 30 seconds on the other. Then we'll do a full minute of bird dog alternating. And then we'll get into that AMRAP. But we'll start with that slower moving stuff. We're going in 10. And go. Again, kneeling T-spine, we'll do 30 seconds each side. Really try to drive that elbow up to ceiling, open up the chest, rotate at the mid-back. And let's switch sides. And then we'll go into alternating bird dogs for a full minute. Opposite arm, opposite leg, little pause at the top, and then switch sides. Really think about driving your heel back towards the wall and then really reaching that arm forward. I like to just have the eyes down on the ground, keeping a neutral neck. Good there. We'll now get into our AMRAP, starting with 10 down dog push-ups, 10 prone scorpion, 10 rollover V-sit, and 20 air squat. 4 minutes here, probably a round and a half to 2 rounds, but 10 down dog push-up to start. And go. On that down dog, really drive the head through the arms, drive your butt up in the air. Want to kind of get that mid-back, upper back stretch. Then our 10 scorpions. Then we'll get our 10 rollover V-sit and 20 air squats. Air squats in the warm-up, couple normal stance, maybe a little more narrow stance today as we're going to work on the pistol. And then some wide stance if you want. We have 30 more seconds. And good there. That's it for the warm-up. Core is somewhat of an extended warm-up. Not too many stressful movements in there. All right, so core today we'll do, oh, there's a big glare right there. We'll do a minute of work. There's a 30-second rest between exercises, and we'll do 2 rounds. We'll start with the hollow hold. So a 1-minute hollow hold, very challenging. You can always start in a more difficult position and move to an easier position as needed. But otherwise, maybe today's the day where you try to get a full minute in that very tough position. Then we'll have our plate pull under, so it'll be in the pillar position. You'll pull the plate under, you'll switch side to side. You can also do a pillar plate walkover if you don't want to slide the plate on the floor. And then the last one, you have the option of overhead plate hold or handstand hold. Also feel free if you want to do a little bit of a handstand hold and then a little bit of an overhead plate hold. That is also fine, because I do know that a 1-minute handstand hold can be pretty tough, especially in the morning. So feel free to mix and match. You can even switch it every round. It's up to you. For the hollow hold, it's an important movement to do correctly, otherwise it just feels like you're laying on the ground. For this, easiest variation will be knees bent, hands down, and I'm making sure that with my midsection, I'm just crunching and pulling my rib cage toward my hips. I'm pulling that position. Feet are together. Make that harder. The arms overhead. And then I can straighten the legs. But either way, I want max tension that whole time in your hollow. So we're really squeezing. You're going to begin to lose that, change the position, make it easier and better for the reps. Plate pull under, top pillar, grab, slide, switch, grab, slide. Again, a full minute there. And then our last one, just the overhead plate hold or the handstand pull. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, we'll start in about a minute. It's a little bit longer core piece. you have access to dumbbells, you could also feel free to do a waiter's hold, a 2-arm dumbbell overhead hold, anything like that. All right, guys, we'll get started. Again, 1 minute each, 30 seconds in between, starting with the hollow hold. We've got 2 rounds today. I want us to work very hard on maintaining a great position here. We're going in 10. 2, 1, and go. And it's just a hold, not a rock. To increase the tension, you squeeze your feet together. You reach those arms overhead. Try to straighten the arms. And pull that rib cage down. You should feel your lower back in the ground. Lower back and butt. "30 more seconds. Again, I want us to hold this whole time. If you need to change positions, that's fine. Keep squeezing here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and good. 30-second break, then we're into the pillar plate pull under. That's just not fun to say. Nice job on the hollow. I think that's a really hard movement for a minute, especially if you do it correctly. Going in 10. 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're going to reach across and pull under. Try to keep the hips level with the shoulders. Bridge your butt down just a little bit. There you go. Looks good, Mike. 20 more seconds. Good, Schreeder. 10 seconds. Nice, Kayla. 3, 2, 1. Good. Again, up next, overhead plate or handstand hold. It's also cool to mix and match. Going in 10. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'll let you know when we're at the 30-second mark if you do want to make the switch. "30 seconds right there. Keep the belly strong. Actively press up. 15 seconds. Bridget, try to drive your head towards the wall. Good. Nice job. One more round. Back to the hollow. Katie, you're having technical difficulties again. You're back though. Oh, there's two Katies in here now. Going in 10. Hollow's ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Max tension. Pull those ribs down. Breathe while you're bracing. $30. Nice job, Jana. Straighten those arms. Squeeze feet together. If your legs are straight, really flex the quads. Point the toes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Nicely done. Into the pillar. Plate, pull under. Going in 10 here. Three, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Almost there, Shreer. Get a couple more. 10 seconds. Good. And handstand or overhead plate. We're going in 10. Last exercise. 3, 2, 1, and go. Looking great right now. Keep stacked, body's in a straight line. And then reach to get as tall as you can. Halfway. Ten seconds here. Squeeze your belly. 2, 1, and good. Guys, great job on that. I think that's maybe the longest handstand hold we've ever had, or it meets the longest handstand hold we've ever had. Oh, you know, it'd be an interesting workout. Accumulate 6 minutes in handstand hold every time you break. 20 push-ups. Oh, that would be horrible. We don't want to do that. There's one like that. I think it's a hero workout. I can't remember the name. but I think it's either 6 or 8 minutes accumulated of a dead hang on the pull-up bar. And every time you break, it's like an 800-meter run or something like that. I know I'd end up running a marathon. All right, guys, moving on to strength. Today we'll do 4 sets. You're going to work for a minute. You're going to rest for a minute. So 4 minutes of that. You're going to start with 15 seconds of jump squats. If you're comfortable doing those, I want those to be high velocity, high jump, very quick. If not, we can do just a regular air squat or a loaded squat. So just a plate or a dumbbell, that would be fine as well. But 15 seconds of reps. Then you'll do 45 seconds of alternating pistols. You can do your alternating pistol to a bench or a box or a chair or a couch, or you can just do it freestanding, but you're going to switch legs every single rep. Okay, so we're going to pre-fatigue. You're going to make the quads tired with the jump squats. That should increase the difficulty of the pistol. And again, we'll rest 60 seconds each round. So let's take some time to warm up each movement. I think we're familiar with these. For the jump squat, just make sure we get full depth. And then the pistol, whatever progression you're using, you're just working full range of motion on that. So it might be butt to box, might be butt down to your ankle, but we can work with that. If pistols don't feel great, you could go with a reverse lunge or a step up. And make sure you warm up those jump squats. They are supposed to be a little higher stress than a regular air squat. That was good, Katie. Right to the bottom. Welcome back, Jana.
The baby woke up and I forgot to turn off the app on the phone, so I could hear you and the baby crying at the same time.
That's funny.
So I had to close everything to quit the camera.
Would have been me crying.
Yeah.
Just tricking you. And again, just like any other day, if you feel something doesn't feel right, you can always modify. You don't have to do what you did last week. You can always move to an air squat and reverse lunge, nice and slow if needed. But if you feel good, let's go for it. We'll start in about 30 seconds here. All right, so again, a minute of work, a minute of rest. We'll start with 15 seconds of jump squats, 45 seconds of pistols, and then our 1 minute break. Excuse me. 4 sets today. Going in 10. Jump squats, maximal effort, high velocity, high jumps. 2, 1, and go. Five more seconds. And pistol. Ten more seconds. And good. 1 minute break. I think it's definitely a movement that feels better the more you do in terms of warming up. They're kind of slower and creaky to begin, and they start to get greased up, and then you feel good. Going in 30 seconds. All right, going in 10. Get ready for the jump squats. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to hit your head on the ceiling. 2, 1, and go. Nice, Katie. Good, Jana. Good, Mike. We got 20 more seconds. Good job, Bridget. 10 seconds. 2, 1, good. Nicely done. Again, goal is to pre-fatigue. So if you feel more in the quads this time than previous weeks, that was the goal. I don't know if that's true or not. Looks like it. Going in 20 seconds. You only have 2 more sets here. Two, 1, go. And go into pistol. Nice job, Schreer. Good, Kayla. Keep it going here, 20 seconds. Two, 1, good. One more set coming up. This is like a mini Metcon. Pistol works a lot of hip flexors as well. Sometimes that can translate into some lower back or glute pump or work. So if you feel that, that's okay. 15 seconds, final set's coming up. Last set's the best set. Going in 10. 2, 1, and go. And pistol. $20 seconds. Let's use every second here, all the way through. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nicely done. Take a little break, and then we'll go over the upper body accessory work. Comments on that? Just look tired. Okay. That was good. It was good effort. All right, as you guys recover here. Part 2 of strength, we'll have upper body work. We're going to do 4 minutes straight. You're just going to break it up as needed. So you might not be doing work for a straight full minute, 4 minutes, but that's what's going to be on the clock. You're going to do 1 minute of plate curls. Then you'll do 1 minute of upright row. You can do this with a light barbell. You can do this with light dumbbells, but you'll do 1 minute curl, 1 minute row, 1 minute curl, 1 minute row. Boom, done. These are exercises where speed is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for controlled reps. So on the curl, depending on what you have, I have a plate. I'm going to curl up. Even do a brief pause if I'd like. Control down, up, control down, up. I'm going to do that for a minute, then go into the upright row. Upright row, you can play around with your grip. It can be a little wider, a little more narrow, whatever feels best for you. We're going to drive the elbows up and back. So we don't want the elbows straight forward, right? This is no good. This is good. This is our finished position where the elbows come back at the top. So again, down, elbows up and back, down, elbows up and back. Okay, so really try to avoid this position. We don't want to hunch. We just want to have a good finish on that. And if you are using a plate, that's super hard, especially if it's a bigger plate. So just be aware of that. You might only get 10 reps total in a minute, but that's okay. Do a few practice reps. If you're going to use dumbbells or barbell, it should be relatively light, probably empty barbell, maybe something like 20s or 15s for dumbbell. All right, not too many warm-ups here. 1 minute at each, starting with the curl, then the upright row. No rest in between. We're going in 10. You decide when you break. You can set it down. You can just hold on to it forever. Up to you. 2, 1, and go. You want to do your best to minimize the use of the lower body, the back on these movements. If you use a little bit, that's okay. but you don't want every rep to be kind of that cheater curl. You want to be strict. There are about 100 variations of curls. You could add a pause at the top. You could reduce or slow down the lowering phase. Use an overhand grip, an underhand grip, neutral grip. 20 more seconds. Two, one, and upright row. Play around with the grip. If it irritates your shoulders, you could try wider or more narrow. Getting the elbows to go up and back is very important. And this will likely fatigue biceps, shoulders, upper back. Probably forearms as well. 30 seconds. Ten more seconds. Two, one, back to curl. It's beach season right here. Thirty seconds. Couple more reps. Three, two, one, and go on the upright row. Final exercise. Ten seconds. And good. That's it for the upper body blast. Armageddon. I don't know what else I could call it. A little rest here. We'll go over the Metcon. If you guys ever want to read about bicep and tricep training, Charles Poliquin wrote a book. It's probably like 30 years old now, called Winning the Arms Race. So that's a good one. It's probably a free ebook by now. That guy was the OG of doing curls.
The inside of my elbows.
That's how you get strong right there.
Oh.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just turn into Popeye. You're all gonna have like bricklayer forearms soon.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's gonna look good in like a flannel rolled up. It's gonna look awesome. I'm kidding. We don't get, you don't get that much hypertrophy of the forearms. All right, Metcon today, 12-minute AMRAP, starting with 12 pistols, alternating, or 12 forward lunges. If you feel like you're all pistoled out, you can go to the lunges here. Either way, it's body weight, so we're not holding a plate or anything. Then 18 reps, hand release push-up. I think that will be the most challenging part for many of us. Hand release at the bottom, press all the way up to the top. Even if you do a knee push-up, you're gonna bring your knees off the ground at the top, and then you can go back to the knees on the way down. 24 plate deadlifts to finish the round, and we'll work through that for 12 minutes. So a little bit of counting. To go over the movements, we know the pistol. We worked on that already. The forward lunge, exactly what it sounds like. You're just gonna step forward and then push back. It's a little different stress than the reverse lunge. It's a little more quad because the force going forward. That's totally fine for today. Hand release push-up. Again, top, down, hands up, press up. We're gonna go knees. We go down, regular, hands up, knees, up. Okay. And then the final deadlift, plate I want at the side. You hold it up top, makes it too easy. Reduces the range of motion. So we're gonna hold the sides, touch, block out, touch, block out. You can also use a sumo stance for that. Really whatever you're most comfortable with. In terms of modifications, you could do a very, very light barbell for the deadlift, or you could even do a double dumbbell. Let's warm up. If you have questions, let me know. If you have a piece of equipment you want to use, not sure how to use it, let me know. Suppose if you had a kettlebell, you could do 24 kettlebell swings.
Alex, are you good with me doing a step up instead of a forward lunge? Or what other variation could I do?
Yeah, I like step up. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Mike, you're gonna have the best forearms with your high temp plates there. Things got like 6-inch diameter or 6-inch width on it. Starting about 2 to 3 minutes.
I'm glad you can tell because they're just so big.
It looks like a tire.
It's like Eric flung his tire around his garage.
Yeah, exactly. In the beginning, when people were doing workouts with spare tires, Teddy was using a safe. Someone had a bowling balls.
Mike, you need these really fancy metal ones. They have like built-in handles.
Those are nice. Those are really nice. All right, one more minute. Take your recovery. Grab a drink. Last call for restroom breaks.
There is an abandoned baseball field next to Quick Trip in Superior on 53.
We take it over.
Yeah, we could go there.
I mean, maybe.
And do
What's our options here with all the guys today? So we'll talk about lots of stuff. I don't know if we can take over an abandoned baseball field, but maybe. All right, 12-minute AMRAP here. Clock will be counting down. 12 pistols or forward lunge, 18 hand release push-ups. Make sure you take care of those. Don't look like a worm. And then 24 plate deadlifts. Going in 10. Can push pretty hard here on these movements. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice, Katie. Good job, Bridget. Nice, Mike. Push to those final reps of the push-up. You're going to have time to recover the upper body on the deadlift and the pistol or lunge. Nice job, Shreer. Good, Jana. Two minutes in right now. Settle into your pace. Find your tempo. Nice job, Katie. Reps looking good. You got it, Jana. Nice, Kayla. Oh, boy, Mike. Nice job, Bridget. Right in the middle now. Let's keep pushing. This is the hardest part. Keep buzzing through those push-ups, and then recovering on the deadlifts. Nice job, Katie. Great job on the lockout. Good, Bridget. Good, Streeter. Job, Mike. Keep our transitions quick between exercises. As soon as you're done, right into the next one. Just hang on to it now. 4 minutes left. You got it, Kayla. Nice, Bridget. Oh, wait, Jana. Looks good, Katie. Let's keep the speed on the push-ups here. Final 2 minutes. Now we can move at an unsustainable pace. Ignore the burning. Push through. Right away in that next move. Nice streeter. Good job, Kayla. Come on, 1 minute here. 1 minute. All you got now. No little breaks on push-ups. Burn it up. Nice, Mike. You got Jana. Let's go, Katie. Finish the round. "30 seconds. Keep going, Kayla. Nice. Good job, Bridget. "10 seconds. Three, two, one. Good. Way to go, guys. That was perfect. Perfect pacing. Little increase in speed at the end. Reps are awesome. I was really impressed. Nicely done. Take a minute here. If you want to toss the score into the chat.
How many rounds did I get?
I don't know. If you don't know, you just, pick a big number, throw it out there. After 1 minute here, we'll get into our stretch. Today, we're going to go lizard. We need some lizard action after the lunging, the pistols, all that good stuff.
I have to watch the video.
Watch what?
I have to watch the video after you post it.
Yeah, count your own rounds.
I don't know if I had 8 or 9.
I've had to do that before with open workout. Go watch and go, oh, wow, I did one last round.
I did good until I got to 6, and then I was not sure where I was at.
No, it's tough. All right, I will start the clock here for y'all on the lizard pose. We'll do 1 minute each side. Wish more people in Minnesota would say y'all. It's just a very convenient word. Better than use. Use guys.
It's the vosotros form.
Yes. Clock has started for the lizards here. That probably was just a full body workout, some lungs and breathing, and push-ups, I guess. That's
That hard.
the push-ups. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I would expect.
But I lost.
You lost, Mike?
I lost the push-ups.
That's a bad way to describe a workout. I lost. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that before. Been defeated by a workout. Go ahead and switch flags. Yeah, so again, we got the news yesterday will be not opening June 1st. I'm sure we'll have a meeting here this morning, and we'll get you guys some more details on the next plan of attack here.
You can black out the windows.
I saw someone posted a news article that a boxing gym ran a class of 5 people, and they got slapped with the fine. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. Trying to stay positive, I guess. Don't want to be too mean. too upset. Not yet. All right, you guys are good there on the lizard. As always, thanks very much for joining the Zoom class. This is a nice Thursday Zoom class. It's normally our smaller one. But that's it. Great job on the workout. I thought it was really high intensity, good transitions, good movement quality all around. It's easy to take a movement like the plate deadlift and just butcher it, but you guys did awesome. Perfect. So if you have any questions, let me know. Stick around for a minute or two. Otherwise, have a nice day.
Thank you, Alex.
Thanks, Streeter.